So we had learned the three categories for which the Sharada conjunct rule applies. Okay. I'll go through them and we will practice few of the words. I'll quickly revise this. So we learned that if the alphabet will touch the Shiroreka once, say like no, b, and the. So here, the first rule of conjunct, what does it say? It says that when the alphabet touches the Shiroreka only at one time, at one point. Okay, see, it's only once. So in this case, what happens when you're writing this particular alphabet as a conjunct, this Shiroreka will go away. This only this bottom part of the alphabet will be written. Like example, for I'll take for B. I will first write the Devanagari word, okay? See, you have Kasba. Okay. Yes. I'm just checking the Shiroreka for B. How do we write? Okay, so Kasba, it's written like this, right? If you're writing this word Kasba as in Sharada, so K will be the full alphabet. When you're writing Sba, first you get to see, you hear Sir, right? So I'll first write Sir, and B is at the sounding the next. So I will write that at the bottom. See, I'm extending this and I'm writing this B here. And this Shiroreka will not come into picture here. It will use the same danda as of Sir. This is Kasba. Next, I'll take up example called Chanda. Okay, you have Cha. Okay, you have Chanda. If you're writing this in Sharada, so what does this become? First, Cha will take up the full alphabet. And in the, what is first sounding? No. And the is sounding Chanda. The is sounding the last. So I will write this here at the bottom. And the will use same Shiroreka as of no. and this A matra will remain here. Because this does not have a shiroreka, you cannot write matra there, so you have to draw the A matra here. So this is how for the. Okay, and next we will go with the second rule. So this is applicable when the alphabet is touching the shiroreka more than once. Say like J and the, then ch. If you see the rule of conjunct here, it is touching more than once in the sense 1, 2, and 3. So it has a three parts to the shiroreka. One is the this side, this portion of the alphabet, and then small two dandas for j. Similarly, for the shiroreka, it has 2 points of contact to this alphabet, and even for ch, 2 points. So something more than one is second rule applies. So what does second rule say is, when you're writing this particular alphabet as a conjunct, you write the entire alphabet right below uh, the conjunct one. So let me write, as I told you. Mm, hmm. I'll take up the same example as last class because I'm running out of words for now. Okay, I'll say Sajjana. So this particular word, you first write so and Jana. So first I'll write Jo. Okay, and right below that I will write one more Jo with the Shiroreka. That's I'm writing the full alphabet. Okay, and then no. Okay, this is Sajjana. And similarly, say Nishchaya. Okay, so one for one, right? Okay, Nishchaya. I'll first write Ni. It will remain same. Then I'll write Sh. Nishcha. So the next sound that I hear is ch. So ch is touching this 2 times. So this comes with the Shiroreka here, the entire alphabet. Okay. Nishchaya. Okay. So these are the rules which will apply for second type. Here, what I want to say, if you're adding any matra, all the matras are added on the top here. Okay, it's added here. Suppose if you have a matra to this, We will add it here. Though this has a Shiroreka, all the matras are added on the top. Suppose everything is connected to the top alphabet. We are not adding any matras as such for the bottom one. It is only for conjunct. While adding any matra, we are using this, the or the top alphabet. Next, we know there are few alphabets which does not have Shiroreka. Say like Ma, Pa, then Sh, So. So these alphabets, they don't have Shiroreka. So in this case, what happens? Suppose I am writing a word called dharma. Okay. First I'll write the, then I'll write ra, and here at the end I'll write ma. So this what happens, this ma will gradually align towards the right. It'll just keep going in this direction. Okay. Suppose say I'll write first Irma. There is no such word. I'm just giving you example how this goes. Okay, Irma. And to this you want to add po. You'll add here. And to this you want to add sure. You add here. So what happens? This will go like this. Okay, so this is the third category. So we learned these in the last class. And the next is we learned how to write r with u matra, as in such, say that you have an alphabet here. Okay, to this you add a you add r. Okay, and to this r, say I want to add u, u matra. So how does this become? I'll erase this. I don't want to confuse this. Okay, or let be. This is the root alphabet. Okay, this is the root alphabet. So what happens is, first the alphabet will be written, and here when the ra matra will take up this form, and u matra above this I'll draw a small line parallel to that. Okay, I'll leave some space here. I'll just draw a straight line and stop it. This becomes the u matra with ra. That is, say, crew. If you want to write crew, you have, this is the Devanagari crew. If you want to write this, you have, we know if you're writing anything below ko will take up this form. Okay, and I'll write r, and on top of it I'll just draw another line. This is crew. Similarly, you have an alphabet here. I'll separate this. Okay, and to this, I'll add Ra Matra. Just a minute. Yeah. Uh, we have Ra Matra to this, and I will add U. So, what does this become? This is the alphabet. You have R, and on top, I'll make this, I'll slant it up. Okay, so it is R Matra, and U is written. You first draw a line and gently lift it up and then stop it there. This is screw. If you want to write it, sorry, not this, the second U Matra. Okay, if you want to write this screw, curve will take up this half form, and here at the bottom you see I'll write R, and U Matra will go like this. This is crew. And what else we learned in the last class? We learned that alphabets the, to, and th. These three alphabets, when you're writing, it will take up this form. Okay. And it is also written as a whole alphabet. Like see for the, can keep it this way. For to, can keep it like this. And for to, you can write either way, but it is also written in this way. Based on the meaning of the word, you will be able to identify whether if it is a the, to, or th. And there are few some more rules uh, for say if you're writing any conjunct with year. Okay, just a minute. If you're writing year, the conjunct for year will be like this. Okay, I forgot to say that in the last class. So I'll the for year it will be like this. Say if you want to write a word, say Maya, Ma. I'm writing the Devanagari word first. Okay. say you're writing Maya. So what happens to this word first is, I'll write first mo, and then year. What I'm going to first, I'll write year, and the other year, I'll just write it like this. Okay, this is not a bend curve or something, small line and a C, slightly extend. Okay, and similarly, if you're writing th, this th, also there's a special rule for conjunct. So how does that look like? First, I'll draw a small line. Okay, and then like this. This is th. Say you want to write arth. I'll first write the Devanagari word. This is th, right? And on top, we'll write here. So this is how artha is written in Devanagari. If you're writing the same in Sharada, what happens first? You'll write a, there is no change. And if you're writing artha, so r is sounding first. I'll write r, th. Now below r, I need to write th. So how am I going to write? Like this. So you ask me whether if this should be written towards right, left, or center. So I'll say if you're writing row, okay, just draw a line like this and continue and gently bend it and bring it down. Okay, this is not actually slant. Okay, so what happens here? It's written in like this, straight. Draw a line, then it's very small. Immediately make a curve, then bring it down. So this is how tho is written, artha. And the next special rule that we have three special rules only. And the next one, as I told you, the. This is the one. The, to, and the. This applies. So for year and the, the conjunct form takes up like this, as I told you. So these are all about conjuncts. And the next thing that this will be the last. Okay, so don't have to worry. Let me share my screen. Okay. So if you're and the next rule that we'll be learning is for R, R Matra. This is Sharada R. This is Devanagari R. So for few alphabets, okay, if you're writing R, see, Margadarshi, I'll write this word. I'll first write in Marga, Margadarshi, right? Say you want to write this word. I'll first write ma. Sorry, ma. I'll write. And if you see ergo, what happens to ergo? I'll first write a Shiroreka. So you may ask, like, why we when we write marga, why not we write a row and below this go? Okay, so this is wrong. We don't write like this. What happens? This when this row, this will vanish, and this will take up a straight line here. In the sense, I'll first draw a Shiroreka. I'll draw a straight line, and right below that, I'll write go. Okay, so this row, it will become invisible. It is there, it is understood. Okay, so if you say, you may ask, why not this? Since go has, a go will touch the Shiroreka twice, right? So the second type of rule should apply. So it is touching here twice. So the entire alphabet is written at the bottom. And you may ask, uh, why not it can be written in this way? So you may like this, right? Why not like this? It's not written like this. If you're writing only with row, okay, this rule applies only with row. If you're writing as such, this will vanish. Okay, the triangle here will vanish, and this girl is attached to this. Okay, so go is attached to this, and it's understood that this particular junction, it it is understood this to be as row. Okay, this is the row alphabet here. So when you write marga, a row will take up this form, half form, and below that I am writing go. This triangle here, if you're writing conjunct with a row, only with row, this particular portion will vanish. You're using only this danda here, it's very small danda, and to this I will, right below this, I'll add a go. So let me complete this word. Say Margadarshi. I'll write the, and even, okay, even we know show. So how show also will touch the Shiroreka how many times? 2 times, right? So we see here it is touching the Shiroreka 2 times. So second rule will apply. Now what I'm going to do? Margadarshi. That triangle in row will vanish. Okay, and I'll write show here. This is Arsha. What I'm writing is this show. And as usual, Matra will apply same. She, Margadarshi. So this is applicable only if that alphabet is touching the Shirureka twice. Okay. How it is written? It's written like this. You can take up any word for that matter. So say ardha. If you want to write ardha, okay, Okay, this is the. So you want to write the. We all know the is written like this. It will touch the Shiroreka twice. Okay, it will touch the Shiroreka twice. So what rule will this take up? I'll first write this particular triangle here in row will vanish. Okay, and this will take up this form. And right below that, I'm writing the. And one more thing that I wanted to share was hmm, also if you're writing river, we know this is ver. Suppose you want to write river. Only for this particular alphabet, what happens? Though ver is touching Shiroreka once on, this is only an exception, okay? So I will write this with some color, which you can see. I'll write it with okay. Only this is an exception for river. So it will take up this r and this v is connected here. I'll write it. If you're writing river, only for river, okay, only for v alphabet, though this touches Shiroreka once, we all know v is written like this in Sharada, but only for v you connect it like this. Not this big, but yeah, like this. Either you can connect it from this end here, it'll take up this form. So river is always written like this. This is the only case in category A, only for ver. Ver itself is an alphabet which in Sharada they have described as a Maya. Okay, it's an illusion. Maya is illusion, right? Only for this particular word, when you're writing a ver, it'll take up this form. There is a very minute difference between a ver and the, if you see. You see the, you should be able to notice this proper the. And a ver, there will be a slight bend. But again, when you see the manuscripts and all, right, when they're writing very fast. So you will not be able to differentiate whether if it is a the or ver. There are there are such cases even which I have come across. So you should know the meaning of the word to determine whether if it is the or ver. And next we have alphabet no. Okay, I'll tell you as I think I've already told you, I'll just repeat it. When you're writing no with any, say you want to write a word called Krishna. Okay. Say Krishna. Say you want to write this word called Krishna. What happens if you're writing Krishna? We all know Ko will take up this form, and here Kru, you write it like this. Then when if you're writing shna, shna. So first I hear sh, I'll write sh. And this na, from this same danda, I will extend here and I will make na like this. Krishna. So this slant danda will be used here like this. Okay, for conjunct. If you're writing this with say na, na and ra. So I'll first write the Shiroreka and I'll draw a small line. To the same, I will just write this no. This becomes no. And the row here will, this will vanish. This is for rna, rva, as I told you, and rest remaining all with the rule applies for the category B rule, the second rule. Okay, if it is touching Shiroreka twice. So, what did we learn today? Okay, we learned, I revised first three rules, whatever we learned in the previous class, along with R matra and U matra, and special rules for dha, ta, tha, and ya and tha. Ya and tha is written like this, and then we studied the special rule for category B and Ra matra. Ra matra, category B. Okay. How the alphabets are formed. Say, if you're writing go, sh, like this, Ra will take up the form of this. Okay. It'll take up this form. And special rule for only for Rva and N. So we have learned this today. And yeah, one more thing that I wanted to tell, a special rule is when you're writing Riya, say like the word Karya, okay, if you're writing, so you all may ask Karya, you have, why not Riya be written like this? Actually, it's not written like this. This is wrong. Okay, it's not written like this. If you ask me how it's written, Riya, I'll first write Ka, Riya. Here, it'll take up. This is Riya. This sense, Riya is written in Sharada, similar to Dho as in Devanagari. Small Shiroreka, sorry, a Shiroreka and a small Danda at the bottom make a C and slant it towards right down. That's it. This is how Riya is written. Karya, yeah, Surya, whatever. So we have covered, with this, we have covered almost all the rules, I believe. Yeah, I have covered everything except numbers, which we will take it up in the next class. Okay, so yeah, we have studied the all the rules and conjuncts till today. Okay, next class, what we are going to do, we will do numbers. I will revise these again. Okay, you don't have to worry. I will share the material. You all can practice. Any doubts, please feel free to ask. And we need active participation from students as well, because it will be difficult only, like, for one way to communicate. Now, yeah, students can unmute themselves, and if you have any questions, you can ask. We have another 7 minutes. Yeah.
मैम, जो ये आपने कार्य वाला बताया,
Yeah.
इसमें जैसे आपने जो रूल बताया था ना, मार्गदर्शी वाला,
Yes.
मतलब इफ यू गो, मतलब भाई वो क्यों नहीं अप्लाई हो रहा? बिकॉज र लग जाता और य इटसेल्फ दो जगह का टच होता है.
That's what. Only for year, for a year, this is a special rule. Anywhere you write, only for year with r.
ओनली फॉर य विद र. एंड जो आपने
Correct.
बनाया ना, तो ये जो बना है इसका तो मतलब य से कोई संबंध भी नहीं है, तो मतलब हमको सिंपल याद ही करना पड़ेगा.
हाँ, you have to remember like this.
वी हैव टू जस्ट, बिकॉज इसका य से भी कोई लेना देना नहीं है.
Yes. So
है ना मैम?
this is a special rule only with year and r. Only
हाँ,
for
उसमें
only for this particular
अदरवाइज अदरवाइज वो
ex
रूल वही लगेगा कि जो दो बार
correct.
मतलब टच
हाँ,
होता है. तो मेरी
correct.
सजेशन ये है कि इफ यू वुड हैव टोल्ड दिस एक्सेप्शन देयर इटसेल्फ, तो थोड़ा सा समझने में इजी रहता.
Okay, you wanted me. Oh, see here, I did not get a chance to write that this word Riya. So
यस
if
यस.
you see Margadarshi,
हम्म.
so yeah, here it is twice. We were taught, when we were taught with Rva as a special rule, Riya,
हम्म.
because this is a totally a different form it will take up.
एंड इफ यू आस्क मी, र मतलब शारदा में वी नीड टू हैव अ सेपरेट पेज फॉर र इटसेल्फ, बिकॉज
Yeah,
मैक्सिमम कंफ्यूजन इज बीइंग क्रिएटेड बाय र
Ra,
ओनली. र
correct.
चाहे कहीं पे भी, मतलब इवन इफ इट गोज टू मात्रा, ऊपर नीचे कहीं पे भी, हर जगह ही.
So when you're writing a Ra Matra, for
हाँ.
you can make a list like for ver,
यस.
for year,
या.
and uh no also will take up a different form, right?
यस.
Ver, year, no.
अना अना
So
वाला ना
yeah,
मैम, जो
no.
जो जो ऊपर से नीचे आ रहा है उसी को ही हमने फिर घुमा के बनाना है.
Yes, Gumake, you have to make that
Yes,
word.
yes. So I have
So
already noted these points.
yeah, so you have, when you're practicing, it's
Hmm.
ver, year, and no. For
हाँ.
these three, when you're adding a row alphabet,
Hmm.
the special rule will apply. The form will totally change in Sharada. You can
Yes,
make
and
a
it has
note
to be
like
simply
this.
simply remembered.
Yeah, just like that, you have to remember.
Remember, there is no other way, na ma'am?
No other way.
Ma'am,
And
can you just
yeah,
cover Earth again? Earth.
sure. If you're writing and also earth, and even for th, right? Uh,
Yes.
Riya. Even for th. I'll also include th here because
Th.
the form changes. So these four alphabets, v, y, n, and th, if you're adding ra, say you want to say artha,
Hmm.
you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you write artha, you have ra with ra and tha, there's a conjunction. So I'll I'll just write o as it is, and artha, I'll write ra,
Hmm.
okay? And
Hmm.
tha will take up this form because the rule of conjunct for tha is this.
एंड ये थ का जैसे मैथमेटिक में पाई की तरह है, वैसा है ये.
Yes, right. It's just
And
like,
right wala pie of is slightly longer than the left wala pie.
what happens to this
Open
right?
type भी है.
Yeah, it is left is open type here like this.
And ये भी simple mug up करना है.
That's it. You have to just remember.
Yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. मैम सेकंड क्वेश्चन मेरा पिछली क्लास के जैसे क है ना क
Yeah,
को हम कई बार क की तरह लिखते हैं और जब हमें उसके नीचे कुछ लगाना होता है फिर देन वी मेक दैट लाइन काइंड ऑफ अ थिंग.
yeah. If you're writing ko, so ko, anything below ko on the top will take up like this, and at the
लाइक दिस.
bottom, yeah, this is the straight road.
दिस वन ऐसे जो पैरेलल जैसे लाइन की तरह म्यूजिक वाली लाइन की तरह है दैट इज ओनली व्हेन वी आर जॉइनिंग एनीथिंग डाउन बिलो.
You mean to say like erga, this one?
यस 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 यस.
Yeah.
जब जब क
Huh.
मतलब स्टैंड अलोन में है तो फिर क की तरह ही आता है.
Yeah, standalone. Yeah,
मींस
see,
लाइक
huh,
अगर हमने लिखना है अ, आकाश
huh.
अ आ क आ श तो जो क आएगा क विल बी ए सिंपल क इन दैट केस.
Yeah, correct. Akash,
अगर
only
अगर
ka.
हमने ये लिखना है आकर्षण
Akarshan. Huh.
आप आकर्षण लिखना जरा.
Okay, let me write it. Let me
आई
open
होप मैं
this.
ज्यादा क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ.
No. It will also solve other.
अब इसमें क पहले आएगा फिर र आएगा फिर श आएगा. सो मैं खुद भी लिख रहा हूँ अ आ क र र.
See you, Akarsh, right?
हाँ लिख दिया मैंने. मैं देखता हूँ मेरा ठीक है कि गलत है.
No, if you're writing Akarsh,
क तो प्रॉपर आएगा इसमें.
Ka will come, or Ra will only be with sh.
र
Akarsh,
एंड श इज द मेन इशू.
right? Correct. So
हाँ.
if your Ka
एंड
will be the same, this
हम्म
sh, what will happen? We all know sh is written like this, which
हम्म
will touch the shireka twice. So
ट्वाइस.
it will apply this rule. This r will take up this form, and below
हाँ.
that we will write sh.
हम्म ये इजी हो गया.
Yeah.
एक्चुअली मैंने श जो है ना दूसरा षटकोण वाला लिखा था. बट इन
Okay.
इवन इन दैट केस आल्सो इट वाज इजी. तो मेरी
हाँ.
आकर्षण की स्पेलिंग ही आपसे अलग थी.
Oh, Akarshan.
हाँ एक्चुअली इसमें
Karshan.
अगर
हाँ.
षटकोण वाला ही न
हाँ.
आएगा
Yeah. Okay.
श वही वाला आएगा बिकॉज अगर आप
Hmm.
हिंदी में आकर्षण लिखेंगे तो न नहीं आएगा. अड़
Hmm.
आएगा न वाला आएगा. नहीं श आपका अलग है. आपने आकर्ष लिखा है मैंने आकर्षण बोला था.
Okay. Akarshan. In the sense
हाँ
you have
आगे
you
आगे
you
वो
have
आएगा.
this no, right?
आई थिंक द अदर न.
Akarshan. You mean to say no?
हाँ मेरे
This
हिसाब से
no?
ये आएगा. तो कोई हिंदी का स्टूडेंट बता सकता है
Akarshan.
बट. हाँ. तो इन
Okay.
एनी केस डजंट मैटर. आप न वैसा भी लिख सकते हो
Yeah.
अण वाला न भी लिख सकते हो. दैट नॉट एन
Correct.
इशू. सो आई गॉट इट. थैंक यू मैम.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I just wanted to understand one more time
Yeah.
the how to write Krishna,
Krishna. Okay.
and one more thing that Ra with Na, how to combine these two alphabets.
Okay. I'll tell them. So first I'll write Krishna.
Yeah.
We all know how to write Krishna in Devanagari. This is
Yeah.
Krishna. Right. So the screw will, we know curve will take up half form because we have something to be written at the bottom, and it will take up this row. So what you're doing here is to this curve, you're adding
Ru.
this row, the what we learned in swar.
Yeah.
So this becomes kr, and shna. We all know shna. When you're writing shna, what do you hear first? You hear sh, right? So I'll
Yeah.
first write sh. So this is Sharda will go with your hearing.
Yeah.
Okay, shna, and then no, I have to write. I know no is written like this. So I will use this last danda here. I'll not make it slant. I will extend this, and I'll blend this alphabet like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it, ma'am.
Yeah, it's written like this. Similarly, if you want to write with R,
Yeah.
you want to write with R, I'll first, we all know, if you want to write Rna,
Yeah.
we cannot write it, below this, like this, we
Yeah.
can't. So
Yeah.
this particular triangle here, it will vanish. It will
Okay.
take up this form, and you will just write Rna like this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So that means in Krishna also it will be like this, and Prana is also like this. Okay.
Yeah. So for now, it doesn't have a Shiroreka, right? So
Okay.
it will use whatever available to make itself comfortable with the alphabet.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Morning, ma'am.
Yeah. Good morning.
We wrote the word karya.
Yeah.
Can you
You
look at?
want me to repeat it?
No, I would want I have a bit of confusion. Maybe it's just a confusion. When you wrote karya in Sharda,
Hmm.
so we had ka written, then we had an a complete. So we have to write a complete or a matra.
It's a matra. It follows same k, kha, g, sorry, ka, ka, ki, what we learned. So this ka will remain as it is. Oh, sorry, my bad. This will be here halfway. Okay.
That's
Yeah. I got confused there. So this will be the half written in Sharada when you're writing. Yeah, it's good you brought it up. Yeah. So sometimes what happens in this teaching, I'll forget. So please correct me, or otherwise I'll miss them.
oh, also subsequent to this. Wouldn't
Yeah.
be a written because we sound ka.
Hmm.
Sound isn't it also a sound? So A will not be written separate.
Sorry, I did not get you. You mean to say in Karya, you want to write a separate? No, no,
No.
no. It's written along with the Ka. This, whatever danda we have, it's for this Ka alphabet. I mean, even in Hindi, Devanagari you're writing. So it is for this. So in Sharda, when you're converting it, it takes up this form. And Rya has a special rule. Okay, so if no other questions, we'll wrap the class. I'll revise in the next class also. So please feel free to ask. I'll share the material. You can practice those words. Thank you, students.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.